Welcome back, Wargamers. This is another edition of Budget Wargamer, and we have got some major announcements today by way of Games Workshop. If you follow along with them on Warhammer Community, that's their community-based website of which they've been doing Warhammer.tv and all these other types of great things for the community. Today they have dropped what has got to be some of the biggest news they've ever dropped on the Warhammer Community website. So much, in fact, that it's actually like an entire week's worth of news, if not an entire month's worth of major announcements, because there's so many hot new releases in today's announcement. I suggest you head over there and check it out. But before you do, let's dive in and talk about it. Go ahead and hit the like button here to show your support for the channel. That does help make sure that other people out there who don't already subscribe can help see my videos. So I really appreciate that for you guys. If you're listening for the first time, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell next to that for notifications of new posts that I do, because I'll be doing a couple posts a week. I wanted to thank some of our new subscribers since yesterday. We actually grew by 7 or 8 of you guys. So let's go ahead and call you guys out. Brennan Freitas, thanks a lot. You're our most recent subscriber from just a few moments ago. Let's see who else came in through the list. We have Brass Monkeys, that funky monkey. He's up there and he's a new subscriber as well. Constantine Silverfox, thank you very much for joining along. Much appreciated. Edgeless Titan, Mari Span, and who else do we have? Warthog 45. I think that rounds out. Oh, Cordell, almost forgot you. Maybe from the law form, Cordell. And 6 Plus Stevo. Well, from one Steve to another, thanks a lot for subscribing. You guys hang in there because we're going to go over the news and the announcements. So, first and foremost, they are definitely laying it on thick. They've got some teaser videos here. I'll spare you the audio and the whole video. We won't sit here and watch them and do a Mystery Science Theater 2000 or anything like that. But those little baby Armigor Warglaves that we got into, they are just a little bit of a tease at what's actually coming. So I watched this whole video trying to figure out who this crazy guy was. Was he a Space Wolf? Was he an Inquisitor? And then at the end, he's got the right stuff. He is a Knight Scion. So he's the pilot of a Knight, and they're announcing giant freaking robots. So what you'll notice is that this is actually from the mystery piece. So if you were wondering, and a lot of people were saying, oh, that looks like the exhaust vent on the Imperial Knight Titan, but slightly different. Well, there it is. You'll be able to see it here in a moment's notice. But these are new Imperial Knights that'll come along with a new 8th edition Imperial Knight Codex. You'll notice this guy's got 2 multi-meltas there. These are some of the optional loadouts. He's got some crazy plasma cannon, a battle cannon, some twin-linked something or other, some missiles. This guy is loaded to the gills with some combat readiness and ready to deliver long-range firepower. I can only imagine how many points he's worth. But that piece right there was the mystery piece that a lot of people correctly guessed as being some sort of new Imperial Knight, which was probably one of the least cryptic mystery pieces that they had dropped in most recent days. I would even venture to guess that maybe even one of the other teases, one of the gears and things like that, one of the clockwork gears, might have even been a piece from the Knight Armiger sprue or from this sprue. But, you know, time will tell. We'll have to get them in our hands. So Games Workshop has also announced not just that Codex Imperial Knights, but that these are the next 3 codexes to launch. So you'll expect these guys in April. And this is Codex Harlequins and, well, I guess I say over the next few months. So yeah, Codex Harlequins and then Codex Adeptus Astartes Deathwatch. So those will be the next 3 unless they sneak a surprise one in for us. Nothing crazy to go over there. Now, much awaited, just like they have the Age of Sigmar roster builder on the Warhammer Community website, that's the official Games Workshop Age of Sigmar roster builder, they finally have announced a Warhammer 40,000 combat roster, and most importantly, unlike a lot of other types of tools out there, this is actually going to be a free online tool. So you'll be able to build your rosters, presumably save and share your rosters right there from the combat roster. And ideally it would be without bugs. So this would be a great way to be able to build a legit roster without having to worry about whether it's corrupted by a third party's interpretation or not saying how often they get updated when new things come out, when they're crowdsourced. So this one we would expect would be kind of the be-all, end-all of 40K rosters. To be determined, there's no preview of it. So that is expected to come out sometime in the next month or so. So a lot of stuff going on. So now we're finally seeing the Idoneht Deepkin. These are kind of like the Cthulhu-based Dark Elves. I guess that's in a nutshell. Let's go ahead and like breeze through this video and see if we can get some freeze frames. So the world's been destroyed, yada yada. We all know how that kind of goes. What we're looking for is some plastic here, and there we are. So there they are riding some seahorses. These guys are pretty awesome. These guys kind of remind me of the Dark Eldar. What do they call the Drukhari now? That's their name. You see like the little octopi or the squid type of thing. It's kind of weird because these guys almost seem like they should be underwater, but maybe somehow they are fighting on magical creatures that kind of swim through the air today. So be interesting to see if they're corrupted by chaos or anything like that. These are some of the craziest models the Games Workshop's come out with recently. Something that definitely wasn't really alluded to in the old times, you know, from Warhammer Fantasy years. So this is just something kind of odd. Digging that octopus and the mage here. I presume that's some sort of mage. So just a really different look. This doesn't... I guess it does look like Games Workshop, and at the same time it doesn't. It's actually kind of fresh and kind of neat. This is presumably the terrain piece, not an actual full-on model, but it's some sort of magical portal of some sort, from what I've heard. This would be, I guess, some other type of sorcerer. So maybe they're a magic-heavy list. This guy looks like some sort of badass champion of sorts. So, oh, really digging these models. These are going to be some interesting ones. This looks like some sort of three-tailed sea lion or seahorse dragon. Yep. Or narwhalish. I guess it's like a unicorn. These guys are nuts. What do you guys think of these? Comment below what you guys think of the Idoneht Deepkin, because I guess they're partly exactly what I thought they'd be, and at the same time, completely surprisingly different. Because I thought they'd be a little bit more cautious, and they'd be more like the Dark Elf Corsairs, and they're almost nothing like it. They're very... I don't know, Mediterranean? Look at this guy flying on his cloak like a wave. I think a lot of thought went into this, and I think it's hard to believe that it's taken this long to see these models. Flying sea turtles, this is a stunning army, actually. So the more and more you look at it, like the more crazy this becomes. So I think I could just picture a lot of people picking this up just from the sake that it is like a drastically different army. More so than when they brought out Harlequins and stuff for 40K. Like this is crazy. So yeah, definitely would like to hear what your guys' thoughts are there. So Nagash, we got some more magic coming for Age of Sigmar. This crazy like cluster bomb. I presume it's a model. Let's take a look here further. Like a blowfish type of spell cast. Wondering what it has to do with Nagash. So maybe Nagash is... It says something about him coming to an end. Laws of reality are approaching. I don't know. Maybe the world's going to go back together. Who knows? So that's crazy. Here's some more Nagash. Look how many teaser videos they have stuffed into one single day's worth of posts for Warhammer Community. This is why I'm saying it's insane. Usually a news and announcement would be one of these types of teaser videos. And it's hard to believe that they are sneaking this much news. Ooh, was that a new black coach? That almost looks like a new black coach to me. I have to keep our eyes out for that. Spirit hosts. They did a painting tutorial on spirit hosts. So yeah, definitely a new, looks like a new plastic black coach is coming. The dead will rise, world will tremble. Okay, so I'm digging it. Now here's another new announcement. How about like a whole new game, right? So Age of Sigmar champions the trading card game. Not sure if this is going to play out like Magic, if it's going to play out like the Hearthstone or any of those other types of war games. I hope it's completely unique, but I'm digging the art. It takes a lot of art to produce something like this. Not sure if all the factions are going to be involved, because all we kind of see here are Orcs, Khorne, and Stormcast Eternals. I imagine they'll build out the whole list. Some of the coolest art sometimes comes out uniquely for these games. So it's been a while since they've had a nice Now this is a collectible card game. This isn't a deck builder game. So this is going to be random booster packs and presumably starter packs that come out with that. Now Shadespire. So these guys had run out. Basically, I think the initial set was like 470 cards. So if you bought all the expansions and starter sets, I don't know if that included the White Dwarf exclusive cards that they had put into some of the White Dwarfs before Christmas time. But there are going to be more cards coming out. So here's a sneak peek at those. What I'd like to find out is if there's actually more factions coming out. that would be great to see those come out, because right now, once they complete these next two, the new Stormcast and the new Khorne sets, that's actually going to fill out all of the art that's in the existing rulebook, and it's going to max out the number of cards that are in the cards, because they're all numbered sequentially. So it'd be really interesting. I hope that means the game's not coming to an end, because I'm just getting started with Shadespire. You could totally check out my video. I'll link to that at the end of this, so you can check out that video if you want to. Here's another bummer, but it does look like a resin miniature. So they're having an independent event exclusive model. So this looks like some kind of Primaris Ultramarine. I presume he's an Ultramarine because of the lapel, but some kind of champion, something like that. So this will be exclusive to events like Adepticon and things like that. It does say independent event. So to me, independent means not a Games Workshop sponsored event. So you might have to go to some of those major third-party events. But hopefully those dudes at Adepticon... well, it says Adepticon 2019, so that's next year, if you guys are patient enough. So, White Dwarf, of course, and then they make you wait till the end, made to order. Not a super big fan, but there's one of the Dark Elves that's kind of like the Idoneht Deepkin. And then down here, so here's the teaser. They show you none of the models. Like, what a move they've made here, but they're showing you how many times people have asked the question, and at the end, it plays back to the old rules, Emperor Willing 2019, which you know what that means, guys. You have to stop asking for plastic Sisters of Battle. So it says, we know many of you have been waiting patiently and impatiently for a long time for the Adeptus Sororitas, and that for many of you, this is more than just a new army. Yeah, I mean, there's some people who have, like, joined the hobby and then died of old age before they came out with plastic Sisters of Battle, not counting the Saint Celestine and the 2 Seraphim that come with her, or the not pewter, but the resin remake from the original 2nd edition Sisters of Battle Codex. So that was all the major announcements. I'd like to find out of all this, because this was like a massive, like, dump truck load of news. What was the most exciting to you guys? Comment below. Stay tuned for some more videos. This is Budget Wargamer.